It can be easy to get distracted by elements in your script that you're not trying to focus on. Using filter in WriterDuet can be a great way to make sure that your next writing session is focused and intentioned. To access the filtering options, you'll just want to make sure that you have the toggle widget options enabled above the editor. This will give you that toolbar there above the script editor. So you can see, you can maximize and minimize that just by toggling. And then we'll click on the filter drop-down menu. So we can search for the general words in a script, and it will filter down to only lines that contain the word we've searched. And just hit enter again to return back to the full version. Or we can filter down by line types. So you see all will be enabled by default, so we are essentially seeing a filtered version of the script that is just showing us everything. However, if we don't want to, for example, see any dialogue or characters, and we just really want to focus in on our action, then we just need to deselect character and dialogue as I did, and you should have already seen them disappear in the script behind. And once we're ready to return our script back to normal, we'll just need to go to the filter icon, which will have a light outline if there is a filter enabled currently. And we just need to click that, go back in, and add back our character. Alternatively, we could also just recheck the alt line types, or we could uncheck it to get a blank page. But not super helpful, so probably don't do that. If you want to compare versions of your script without filtering the main script editor, you can either do this in a new tab. So let's say, for example, we want to do that very same filter. We can then click New Tab, and we'll open it up, well, in a new tab. If you want to compare versions of your script without filtering the main script editor, you can either do this in a new tab. So let's say, for example, we want to do that very same filter. We can then click New Tab, and we'll open it up, well, in a new tab. We can then go back to the original, put our script back to normal, and still work on our action-only version of the script here. If we'd like to compare it side by side instead of through tabs, we can click the Split Pane option, and it will load a second version of the script. And so we have our split pane over here. So while the filter menu is open, let's just decide what we want to filter out of it. So let's just do the character and dialogue again. Let's get scene headings out of there so we can just focus on action. This can be really helpful to do side by side, so if we need to remember where we're writing, we'll see the changes happen in real time. So we can make any changes we like here, and they'll reflect in the full version of the script as well.